Hey friends, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share a Doodlebug Design team layout with you guys using the new collection, Hey Cupcake. And I'm going to show some of the products here that I will be using. So there are some icon stickers. Here are the chit chat pieces, some washi tape, the 6x6 paper pad, which is adorable. I absolutely love the 6x6 paper pads. So I'm going to quickly flip through and show you the different patterns. And then I will go through and show you the 12x12 papers. I love this collection so much. It is so cute, so adorable. The icons are just stinking cute. And I'm going to use this layout or this collection for a layout that I'm going to be doing, document some birthday photos of Eli James. Now this collection is more on the girly side. There's more pinks and little girls in this collection, but I'm going to show you how you can use it to document boy layouts as well. So here are the 12x12 papers, and I'm just quickly going through all of them and showing you the fronts and the back sides of all of the papers in the collection. I am still missing a few pieces from this collection. With the coronavirus and everything, there are some things that were delayed, so I don't have everything from the collection, but I'm just sharing what I do have right now. And there's all of the 12x12 papers. So fun. You know, signature Doodlebug colors and icons. So much fun. Here are the ever popular Doodle Pops. Super, super cute. So I'll be using some of these on my layout as well. And then here are the cards and envelopes for this collection. And then here are the photos that I'm going to be using. Oh, here's another Doodle Pop I forgot to share. So I cut this circle out on my Silhouette Cameo, and I'm going to fill it up with different elements from this collection. I'm just trying to decide which photos I want to use, and I'm going to use this new die set from Doodlebug. These are the nesting scallops, and I'm just going to run them through my Gemini really quickly, and I'm going to do the largest scallop and then the next size down and cut out my photos. And then I'm also going to take the die and run it through with some pattern paper so that the scallop part of it is the pattern paper, and then the photo will just be the circle. So I'm going to do that really quickly with two different pieces of pattern paper. I have this really pretty aqua color, and then the other one will be a green with some party hats. Now, like I said, this collection is more of a girly type layout, but it will work well with boy layouts as well, because there is greens and there's blues and there's oranges, and there is no rule that says that you cannot use pink on your boy layouts, because I use pink all the time on my boy layouts. I have one girl and the rest are boys, so I don't mind doing florals and pinks and purples and things like that on my boy layouts. So I want this photo and scallop to go to be able to adhere to one piece of paper. So I'm just cutting out a circle here, and I'm going to adhere the scallop to the edge and then place the photo on the inside. That way I can pop it all up as one piece on the layout. So I just trace the inside of that scallop and then cut it out just around the trace line. That way I could stick both of these pieces down to one piece of paper, and then when I stick them down on my layout, I can just add foam and the whole piece will be one. So I just used a piece of copy paper to trace and cut out the circle, and then just getting the pieces put together, and now they are one piece. And then it's going to be really easy for me to move around on the page and then get stuck down with some foam adhesive. So I'm going to stick this bigger one down with a thinner foam adhesive, and then the smaller scallop I will use a thicker foam adhesive so it pops up a little bit more from the page. And I have this circle element here, and I'm going to start to add all of the different bits and pieces from this collection. So I'm going to go through the chit chat pieces and just pull out some of the little word bubbles and some other small pieces. There's some hearts and things like that that I want to use. And I'm just pulling out a bunch of different colors. So there's some green, some yellow, some orange. There are some pinks in here as well that I will add. And I really want this circle piece to be a focal element on the page, like a big focal element on the page. So it's going to be filled with die cuts, stickers. I'm also going to use doodle pops, and then I'll also pull in some of these beautiful matte enamel dots, and then also some sprinkles that I have from my stash in the signature Doodlebug colors. So I'll add those as well. Here are the icon stickers. I'm going to add some bigger stickers here to this circle, and I'm just using some white textured cardstock, and then I get everything stuck down with my tape runner. So I'm going to quickly go through, and you'll see how quickly this fills up. And when I got started, I was like, oh gosh, I don't know how this is going to turn out. But once I start getting more elements put on, I really love how it turned out. And so I do try to do the bigger pieces first and just kind of spread them out around the page. And then I go one with some medium pieces, and then the smaller pieces, and then the really, really tiny pieces. So I like to use my tweezers. It's just easier for me to use the tweezers and kind of stick things down, especially with the smaller stickers. There are some really tiny stickers on the icon sheet, like little confetti pieces and little stars, and there's some music notes. And just using the tweezers just helps me kind of place them and move them around where I want them to go. I will make sure that I leave the products that I use linked down below. So if you're interested in anything, you can head on over and pick them up. I do have affiliate links that I will provide. So if you do use my links, it doesn't cost you anything extra to shop through the links, but I do earn a small commission if you do purchase something. So thank you so much for that. So just going through all of the different pieces that I have here and adding stickers from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. There's some stars and some hearts. There's also some words that I will add as well. Just filling in all of the open spaces, some cupcakes, some ice cream. What else do I have there? I have some tickets from the Chit Chat piece, or from the Chit Chat pack. And then I'm pulling in some of the doodle pops and adding some of these. This will add a different texture and dimension. And just getting all of these little spaces filled in. Now I could have traced the circle on the white cardstock and then kind of filled in the circle that way, but I thought doing it this way would be a little bit easier. And then I'll just stick this whole piece onto my white cardstock base. So I'm going to go in with these matte enamel dots, and these are so pretty. I'm going to use the blue and the pink, and then I'm going to go back and pull out this pack that I'm using right now is from the other new collection from Doodlebug, and that one is called Party Time. And I'm going to go back and pull out the other enamel dots from Hey Cupcake and kind of switch out the blue matte enamel dots here in just a minute. The ones from Party Time, the blue is a darker blue, and then this one is more of an aqua, so I'm going to pull off the dark blue matte enamel dots and swap them out here in just a minute. I'm also going to pull in some other Doodlebug sprinkles that I have in my stash, some green, and then some more of that pretty aqua color. The other packs had really tiny sprinkles, so I'm going to make sure to use some of those and fill in some of my open spaces on this circle. I used a lot of my icon stickers from the 6x12 sticker sheet, so you can see I used a ton of them on this layout, and I think it's great. So you'll see I also have different pink elements on here, and I think it mixes really well with the blues and the orange and the green, and I think it's going to go really great with these photos of Eli. This was from his 5th birthday, and I took him to a cupcake shop, and they had the best cupcakes, and he had so much fun. And then we actually brought home cupcakes for his brothers and his sister, and so he got to pick out a cupcake for everybody, and then he had his own special little cupcake there at the shop. So it was just him and I. We did that, and then we did some shopping for some clothes and some other things for him. and he had a really, really good time. So I did document a whole bunch of photos of him at the ice cream shop, in front of the shop, picking out his cupcake, buying the cupcakes, eating the cupcake. So this collection was perfect. So I'm still just filling in all of these little pieces, adding the little enamel sprinkles, and then using up the tiny stickers on this icon sheet to fill in all of the open spaces on this circle. And then once everything is filled in how I like it, I will add some adhesive to the back of the circle and then get it stuck down to a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to trim down the cardstock to, I believe it's 11 by 11, and then I will distress the edges using the side of a pair of scissors. I just think it gives some texture and some interest so that the white cardstock isn't laying flat on the pattern paper that I use to mat it. I do this often. You could also add some stitching around it as well, but I just distressed the edges and then stuck it down to a piece of the pattern paper from the Hey Cupcake collection, and you'll see that here in just a little bit. Almost finished filling in all of the open little spaces on here, and I just think this looks so cute, so fun. I haven't showed him this layout, but I know he's going to love it. So just a few more sprinkles around the edges, and then in some of these open spaces that I have here in the center. And then we will get it stuck down to a piece of the white cardstock. I love this plaid paper here with all of the colors. I think it's really going to help the layout stand out. So I'm just going to trim this piece of white cardstock down. And like I said, I'm going to distress all of the edges of this white cardstock and then get it matted to this piece of 12 by 12 paper. And let me see if I can find the name of this one. I have it right here. And this is the back of the borders. So this one is called Party Girl Plaid. And I think it's just so pretty. And it just brings in all of the colors from the center focal piece. And I just think it looks really, really cool. So I wanted to do something fun with the title and pull in some of the orange elements that I have there in the center. So I'm going to pull out the Skinny Alpha from Doodlebug. And originally I wanted to use one of the aqua colors, but I couldn't find my set. I don't know where it is. So I'm going to use the orange and then just spell out happy 5th birthday, Eli James, going around the top of the circle. And I really love how that looks. So it's going to take me some time to kind of figure out the spacing and how I want the letters to go. And I first started out with just happy birthday, Eli James, and it just wasn't enough to fill in that top part. So then I go back in and do happy 5th birthday, Eli James, and I really like the way that that looks. So I'm going to get these all stuck down. I'm going to use my tweezers again to help me get all of these alpha stickers down and positioned the way that I want. And having this circle really helps to get the placement down perfect. So I'm able just to rest them right there on the edge of that circle, and that really helps everything get lined up and look nice and neat. So I've done title like this before on a layout for Doodlebug. There was a Halloween cut file, and it was a big circle, and I put the alpha stickers around like this, and I really liked the way that it looked. So I thought it would be fun to do that here on this layout as well. Make sure you head on over to the Doodlebug Design blog so that you can see some close-ups and then more details on how this all came together. Also, make sure that you head on over to the Instagram page as well for even more inspiration from our design team. I will have some still shots for you at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this process video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.